Welcome back to my channel. Hi everyone, how's it going? Give me one sec. I hope all is well, my darlings. You're gonna shake just a little. I have definitely been doing my very best to make things a little better on my channel, and also a very quiet, safe space. Considering everything that's going on in the world today, and also just what's been going on with me. I haven't been up to talking too much, so that's why you've been seeing a little more quiet videos on my channel. They're not doing as well as my planning videos, but it is very new coming from me. So I do appreciate all the support that you guys have been giving me. And I know it's been a while since I've done a planning video, but that's what today is. So let me move my chunky journal out of the way. So the thing is, I think one of the main reasons why I haven't really been doing too many planning videos is because they all tend to stay the same right now. My planning has been all about function versus cuteness, and I'm still in the same thing. It's been a while since I've been able to stick with one system for as long as I have. So let me just go through it, do a little planning with you guys, and we'll go from there. Let me double check how things are looking. I'm sorry for the shaking. I'm literally trying out new tripods and stuff like that. And I think the best tripod is the one that's an actual tripod, not one of these flimsy like situations. But I also have a mic, so hopefully the sound is much better. I'm gonna scoot my chair, so there's gonna be some noise. Okay, my loves. I was also hoping that this wouldn't shake as much, this new tripod that I have, or this new arm that I have. I do like it better than the one I had, but it's shaking a bit, but only when my heavy self moves. So anyway, I'm using my pocket Miyakara cover. This is the Matte Croc Brown. I am using this because my planner is getting so thick, and like honestly, I my pin isn't even in its pin loop. I finally added a pin loop that came with my schedule book. You guys, y'all are gonna have to give me 1 second. I'm not together. All right, my darlings. So yes, I normally have a pen here to use. So if you're not familiar with the Gilio Miyakara, this is the pocket size. So it holds an A6 notebook as well, but these are pocket moleskins. So they're much more narrow. So what's great about using the Miyakara slip cover, is that you have this room to put your pen and everything, and also room to grow in this bad boy, because you can see that my planner is super thick. It's because I have a full year of weeklies, monthlies, and dailies in here, and a notebook. So let's get into it. Let me make sure we're in frame. Okay, I'm sorry for all this shaking. Like I said, I'm really trying to work this kind of stuff out. As you see, there's really not much of a change in decor or anything. I can't explain it to you. I'm just not in it to win it this year, I guess. It's rather boring. I'm going to switch out my planner clips to my spring ollie clips in a little bit. Probably gonna leave this one, but as far as I just like how it all looks together with my green tabs and everything. I don't know. Like I said, this is mostly for the function. But yeah, and this has been a great quote for me to follow this year. So let's get into it. Nothing has changed. I'm just telling you now, nothing has changed. It's just is what it is. January, February, March. So this is March. This month has been super busy, you guys. But it doesn't really show too much on my monthly. I need to go back in and fill some things in, but we're here on the 26th, I believe, and then I've got my spring break. But I've been out of work since the 23rd, like half day of the 23rd, because I ended up with a mild concussion, and that's a whole nother story. But let's move on. I still haven't done anything with these blank pages. And I use these like no other. You can see where, February I used antique colors with splashes of pink, and then March I'm using splashes of green. This was definitely my favorite layout. And then I just kind of, I've been slacking this month with planning a little bit. You can see where I do plan. I've been using stickers, but this week, like, you guys, really, it's pretty sad. So let's have a little fun and deck this baby out just for a little fun, because I like to look at my planner and I enjoy, I want to enjoy it. So it's life. Life does this sometimes. Okay. So each month I choose a couple of washies that I want to use. I'm trying to use up my old washi stash. I don't have too many washies because I've learned that I'm just not that girl. And also I like to have certain types of washies, and I don't want them to go bad. So if I have too many, they're going to go bad. So these are some very old Jane Davenport washies. So I'm using them, and I used to like hoard these, but they're starting to lose their stickiness. So it's super important to me to go ahead and just use them. And they're pretty perfect for spring, I think. You may hear some cats like hissing for whatever reason. Always when I film. Always. But yes. I just love these washies. They're so good. So I started tracking my sleep and stuff on the actual week that you have here. And this is where I store my monthly washies that I'm using. Go in this little pouch. So I haven't been keeping up with it because with the concussion, I've kind of lost track of time a little bit. And also, I know that I've been struggling with sleep up and down. Let's see if I can remember. Monday. I don't remember what time I went to bed. But I know I woke up on time. And then Tuesday, when I had the concussion, so I think I went to bed fairly early and just stayed asleep. And I actually went to work the next day, and then I left work and then went to the doctor, and then I took a nap, I think, like, possibly. I don't remember exactly, and I don't even remember when I went to bed. It's pointless at this point. And then, I'm positive of the day, I didn't die Tuesday. I think I'm just gonna skip all this. This has just been a crazy week. Supplies arrived. My journaling supplies arrived. I actually did do a video, I believe, yesterday, which I'm proud of, a quiet journaling video. So my goal is to actually do a planning video and a journaling video each week. I know I've been on a hiatus, but sometimes I was revamping the way I looked at things and what I wanted to do with the channel. So that's probably why I went on a hiatus. Plus, sometimes you guys, I'm not feeling it. Sometimes you just don't feel like doing much. And that's just the truth of how things are. But let's have a little fun. I've got these new stickers and stuff that I really love the pictures and images of. So I'm going to spring, the first day of spring came. And you guys are probably going to hear a bunch of noise outside. Like, seriously. My daughter's at tennis right now. And I'm at home because I can't drive or anything right now. I'm still not. So I'm experiencing what they call concussion syndrome. So it's like I still have these effects of having a concussion, but like the scary part of the concussion's not there anymore. But I'm still feeling effects from it, if that makes sense. Anyway, so I'm going to, because I really didn't do much. This is awfully big. I can cut this down though. Let's cut this sucker down. Let's cut it like right here. I'm actually going to cut around this pink because why not? And then we're going to make it into this, like this. So taking off the sticker part's the hard part. When I make those journaling videos, I liked the one I just did yesterday, but I'm going to get better over time. For sure. There we go. And then I'm going to just use this circle one. I really like it. It's really pretty. It has a little bit of, looks like a book page. So I'm really into roses right now. I don't know why I'm drawn to them right now. And roses are not my favorite flower, but right now I'm really drawn to them. And I'm not sure why. Maybe because it's spring, but usually I'm drawn to different types of flowers, not just roses. But I really love the roses right this minute. So these are ways I'm going to, I've got these fun stickers and stuff that I can actually deck out my planner with. That'll make it fun, especially my dailies if I don't write anything, because I guarantee you I haven't written anything in a few days. So this is next week. I've already put down the washi and the no school. This is going to be the last week of March. So I'm actually going to switch out the washi for April. April is not only Easter, so I'm going to do like a floral maybe, but it's also my husband's and my anniversary, wedding anniversary. So we've been married 9 years, been together for 12 years. Yeah, I think that's right. So I've never imagined myself being in any kind of relationship like that, or like this, but because I was not one to want to marry or anything like that. So let me show you all of March of my dailies. So this is the beginning of March. March has been pretty busy. I started off pretty strong in March, but you'll see a lot more task-oriented type items versus actually time blocking like I normally do. You'll see some. I started getting into stickers again. I love this spread so much. Both pages just look good together. I think they're cute. I would like to do more like that, but as you can see, I just have been really sloppy. And then there's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So I've got a few pages that I haven't done anything on. So I'm going to back plan or just use this as like a quick memory keeping, like a bullet. I don't know how you explain it. But it's just little bullet points of memory keeping. Nothing special, but I figured we could decorate the pages for fun, you guys. So let's start on Tuesday. So on Tuesday, I got the concussion and wasn't aware, but it happened around 12, so hit in the head. By an ice machine. I know that sounds crazy, but it's true. It's ridiculous, I know. And then I just felt the effects for the rest of the day, and then the next day I actually had to leave school. I had to go to the hospital because I couldn't. I knew something was wrong. I needed to rest. I couldn't walk properly. I ended up slashing my hand right here. It was pretty deep. Trying to walk down the hallway and ended up cutting my hand on the wall. I wasn't, my head and my memory, and even to today, although it's Saturday and I've had time to rest, my head still hurts really bad. So I've got to be cleared by my personal doctor, and I don't know, it's a little scary to think about that it could have been worse, but I'm glad that it wasn't. So yes, I'm still in love with my brown ink. I believe that's just what makes me happy. When I go to use, I did switch out books back here. Haven't been using it as much. I use it to talk to a spirit. That's a long story. Anyway, and to update my swimmers, I've officially started scheduling swimmers, you guys, but I have a whole book for just that, and it's humongous. It's the size of my head. I don't think it is even fitting in the frame, but it's basically just looks like this, and it's gonna hold up for a few years. But I've already got my June booked, y'all. I am booked, and I actually have another instructor now, so it's kind of nice. Anyway, let's see. Why don't we have a little bit of fun? I need to go ahead and just put the bullet points. Urgent care. Then Allie stayed with G's, but she had a tournament. I want to use stickers for this because to me that is such an important thing. My daughter having such an amazing tournament, and it's sad that I couldn't be there for it, but I really love and want to support her in all her endeavors. Doesn't even matter if it's stripping when she's older. I will support her completely and wholeheartedly because I trust that she will make decisions that help her feel happy, and I want her to be happy and be the best she can be in whatever it is that she does. So I have a tennis tournament sticker somewhere in here. There's tennis lesson. Oh yeah, she does have a lesson today, so I'll pull that out. And then swim lesson appointment. Pull that out. And then where's the tournament? There's tennis tournament. There we go. All right. Move this. Okay, she had tennis tournament here. She actually won. Very proud of her. She had one on Monday, and I actually was able to go to that one. So happy about that. And then I had, of course, the appointment here. And then she has a tennis lesson today, so let me go skip over to Saturday. And I'm looking through my stickers. Let me pull out my stickers. These are my most used stickers. I have more than this, but that's another thing. I try and have stickers that I'll use and not hoard. I prefer not to hoard things, but what I find is the ones I use the most of, I really want to hoard them because I need them, but I'm trying not to. Okay, Saturday. She has a lesson at 11. She's already there. That's why I'm able to film right now, is because she's at her lesson. When she's here, especially when she's been gone for a couple of days, she stayed with the G's because I haven't been feeling well. And, you know, if you have kids, you know that it can be a handful. I only have one child, but she is a handful in her own right. In her own right. She loves to game. It has nothing to do with the tennis tournament, but I thought it was cute. She's been gaming a lot, but I've taken her off. She's no longer allowed to get online games at all because it's just, you guys, they are so aggressive, and there's older people on online games, and it's just dangerous. And I've noticed a change in my daughter's behavior when it comes to that kind of stuff. So Monday, I ended up buying a couple of chairs. I need to stop online shopping. It's a problem. But you know, the stuff that I'm buying are things that we need. I'm trying to do something great. I mean, a lot of preparation for my daughter's tennis stuff, and it's just gonna pick up even more so. I know I struggled waking up this day because for obvious reasons. I ended up filming. I love Kitty Zombie Co. stickers, but she's no longer available. Makes me really sad. I love the simplicity of her stuff. But that's okay. People have to take care of themselves. So I filmed, what was it, yesterday? Okay. I filmed really early. I woke up early in the morning to start filming, so yes. And filming takes time, you guys. I don't know. Some of you may understand because you do film yourself, but these videos may not be the first take of filming. For example, yesterday, the way that I'm filming is probably is the harder way to do it, but it is what it is. I don't like to edit, I can't say that. I've edited it maybe once or twice before. It's very time consuming, but I don't know, I guess I like to do things differently, but the way that I film my quiet stuff is I start and stop the video and set up for the next set. So it's very organized. I plan this stuff out, which is new for me. Usually with my videos like this, my chill talkative videos, I don't plan out really too much, but it may take multiple takes to get a good video. But for the ASMR stuff is very, very planned out, and it's definitely time consuming. So you guys got, let's say you guys got a 30-minute video, I believe. It took maybe an hour to do. Okay, so it's half of what time, and I actually filmed a few others before that as well. So it's it's a lot. Now I will say this, I do film more than I post. I have a ton of videos and I'm saving to post, but they just don't make the cut half the time. I did end up tidying up yesterday as well, which I shouldn't have done. According to my doctor, I needed to stay still, and to be honest, they probably were right. I was tidying before I filmed, but yeah. And then Allie came home yesterday as well, which was good. She had tennis. 12, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. So she didn't get home until about 6 o'clock. Home. And then, yeah, she had school all day. I did not. When I tidied up, I didn't use any heavy machinery. I'm just going to go ahead and tell you all that now. But even like small things, I ended up cutting myself. It's crazy. The head is so sensitive, you guys. But yeah, she had a tennis tournament. I could not attend because I could not drive and my husband was working. And also, it was advised against because if I fell or something, I could have hurt myself because I was so uneasy on my feet. But she won. I'm so happy for her. And then I just rested. I think my hubby and he helped me cook, like with the heavy, like knives and stuff. He dealt with that. And then, but he's always wanting to eat. Can't blame him though. And finally, it's the freaking weekend. Although I wasn't working, it's just, you can feel the energy of your friends at work. And I'll tell you this now. Just, I don't even know what to say. Just, it is. Something. So, I get to go on. Our spring break is here finally. Our spring break is this week. I'm just so happy because A, it gives me a chance to heal completely, and B, if I feel better and strong enough to do some spring cleaning, definitely need to do that. I've already started cleaning stuff out. Anyway, I always am cleaning things and decluttering stuff because I just find it's better to do that than wait. Just do it as you go. I did the big KonMari thing and actually completed that, and that helped a lot, and it changed the way I did things and for the house. But now it's time to really do another one. I need to definitely probably do another KonMari clean out. Yes. So like I said, this is not these aren't going to be beautiful. Thursday, I think I slept a lot and just rested most of the day. So, I don't know. So here we are. Let's worry about these guys. So this is this week. Tomorrow, hubby's he wants me to go to Walmart. I'm probably just going to journal a little bit on here. I've been scheduling swim lessons. So that's good. I've been actually doing that, and that's really good. Got a Walmart thing somewhere in here. We're gonna go get a new vacuum. tomorrow, I need to get out of the house. My husband's going to drive me, and he said that they're having a huge rollover at Walmart and that we should go get a new vacuum because I've had the same vacuum, which I know how to clean it and everything. So it's worked for many, many years. Many, many years. But it's just time for a new one because this one's so heavy and it's really hard on my back. It's good for me to gain some muscle. Not that I need anymore. I'm such a chunky girl, and then with these buff arms because of swimming and like holding kids and adults. I hold them up my arms, so I've got these buff ass arms. It's kind of funny looking, I guess you could say. You got some big arms, Miss Callie. Yeah, well, better to lift you up, my dear. Better to protect you with, my dear. I get mistaken for fat often. Yes, I am more fluffy than I used to be. But I am not a jiggly baby. No, jiggle, jiggle. I got some jiggle, jiggle now, though. I'll take care of that. Where is it? I'm sorry, y'all. I'm looking for my Walmart little icon, but I can't find it. Gotta be in here. It's gotta be in here. These guys. There's the bath one. I need to pull that out too. Girl needs some self-care. I don't have girlfriends, so I don't even know why I got that. I thought it was like, there's a Walmart. Okay. Alright, let's use these guys. Let's use this. Go ahead and use these, get these out of the way. So, when my daughter goes to church in the morning, we're gonna go to Walmart. It's gonna be a happy one. I'm gonna use the big one. I tend to use the small ones more than the big ones, so why not use a big one? And then today, your girl needs to really take a little bubbly bath. It's important. Yeah. Go self-care. Allie needs to do some self-care today too. It's hard for us to be away from each other. I will give, even when my daughter and I fight and argue, we miss each other. We love each other. We're each other's best friends. Like, it's hard to be away from each other, truly. And I personally need a break every now and then, and I know that she may not admit it, but she does too. And I want her to have a relationship with her grandparents because it's not something that we really got to do because we live so far away from the grandparents. And I really want that for my daughter, to be able to have that. Okay, so for next week, you guys, I'm going to switch up the colors. I'll do another video on that. And also on Monday, all next week is spring break, so I'm going to do like a really floral heavy setup, but I want to do that later. Get a vacuum. I'm going to get some pens too. Check out the pens. And then I also need, there's some else I need. You can only get from Walmart. I forgot what it was. But apparently I don't need it that bad. Yeah. Okay. Alright, you guys. So this is really, I still use this. I still have it back in the studio. I know. Nasty. And then this is my new booklet. I put gentle on the front because the definition of gentle, because that's something that I really need to learn how to be with myself. I used to be a very gentle person, but then I became very jaded. I'm laughing nervously, but I became very jaded because of just life and what I put myself through. A lot of it was my fault. But I'm learning a lot more about myself, and then also why I became so jaded. This was the booklet that I finished. It is completely finished. Woo-hoo. So I just leave that in my bag. I'm back using a tote because it's just the thing that works the best. I'm tired of trying to be all cute and stuff. When it comes to work, I use a tote bag now. I just use my Michael Kors tote. But yeah, this is just a notebook basically, because keeping up with my daughter's homework. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it wasn't the best video. It was just to give you an update. It's pretty boring, I know, but I do want to say this. I've been itching, and I mean itching, to go back into my rings. And why not? It's fun, right? I have it ready and prepared. I even think I may rebuild this. I love it. I want to rebuild it with just the regular sized inserts. It's just a little easier. I like these big ones, but I don't know. I've already got stuff. I can just go right into using it. I've got the full year of everything in here. I miss using this for dailies. I know it sounds... Look, I've been using the pocket notebook, and I'm going to continue using that because it just works. But I've been considering moving back into my rings for a while, and so that will be a video. I'll keep you updated. I think I'm just going to go for it. Just go ahead and do it. I am going to take these monthlies out, though, and reprint them to cards, and then just use these as my monthlies, because using a color code symbol system works really well, and I've gotten so used to using such a small monthly that I think these will work fine. And then I really do need to get back into tracking headaches and my health stuff, and that's something that I've lacked on. So that's partly why I need to do this. And then these being my dailies, I guess, but I like these, but I really think I want to, like, here's our wedding anniversary. I really think I want to stick with this being a tracking, and then just use a day per page, and keep this as well, and actually use this as my weekly. Or what I can do is probably take this weekly notebook out, and then there would be my monthly and my weeklies, and I could just stick that in a pocket. But I don't know. We'll see what happens. I just think using rings would be a lot of fun. I miss having to put a little more effort into my planner. I really enjoy the functionality of my pocket moleskins, but it does lack that certain fun that rings entails. And I mean, this has a lot of important information too, and I just forget to log stuff that's super important. So I'll keep y'all updated on that, but until next time, love you so much. Bye.